Hello Space Engineers, Wellington6012 here, and welcome to another episode of Finding the Factorum. How's everybody today? Hope you are well. So you find me pretty much where you left me last time. I did some stuff here, which I'll show you in a second. But first of all, just a very quick public service announcement. So at the time of recording this, the last episode has not quite published yet, so I haven't got any feedback on that. But the tutorial series is finished, and so I've got a little bit of a gap in the schedule, so I'm just kind of doubling up on episodes, so we might see 2 episodes a week for a short term. It's not going to be a permanent thing, but I just feel plug the gap with that at the moment. So the intention for this is to release it in the weekend rather than on the Wednesday. That's altered overtime, so yeah, we'll just see what happens. So just bear with me. Right, yeah, so into this view, and that view, and that view, and that view. Yeah, so I just put this in just before I turn the camera on, and this is the little backyard. So nice little outdoor barbecue, and yeah, that's a nice cozy little area out in the snow. Yeah, so that's that. I don't think I've really done much else off camera. I didn't make any notes. That was not there last time, was it? No. So I brought that back from the stronghold. There's only like a couple of blocks left over there. There's nothing much. Yeah, so... Oh, those turrets, did I... Yeah, I did all this. I put this shed in here. So, a couple of turrets and... Yeah, so that's possibly room for another O2 gen, maybe? Yeah, but these are the event controllers for controlling the drill arm. So that's kind of doing its own thing at the moment, which is good. I think we're sort of under control. So what I'm going to do, I think, is grab some more of this. We'll start off with this grinder pit. So we'll do some stuff on that, and then we'll put these things in, just to recycle them, and then I might have a go at setting up this antenna. And we also need to build a ship to go up into space, a fuel tanker that can also take up some of these blocks. Oh, this is a new block as well. This I brought over. This is a vent. So yeah, it'd be good to send some stuff up into space, start ferrying stuff up. So that's kind of the plan there. So very rough plan. Again, I think we might just try and squeeze it all into one episode and do the choppy thing. Here, I just need to figure out how this is going to work. How is this going to work? I did have a little bit of a thought, which was to... I think this still needs to come down. So what I was going to have was some grinders at the bottom. And let's just change that. So we'll put these blocks in. I feel like they're going to have to move at some point though. And I'll just be careful with the blocks at the back at this stage. So... is that kind of matching up? I think it is. Yeah, so I'll just put more of a ramp down. And so what I was thinking was some grinders across there, but then kind of have a channel underneath that bits can fall down into. It'll kind of make sense when I do it, I think. It'll either work or it won't. We'll give it a go. Yeah, let me just weld up some of this stuff. Right, so what I was thinking was I'll put in... make them grey, shall we? We'll put in a grinder there and there, and we'll continue that right along. I'll just make sure that they don't actually grind the same grid that they're on. Nope, they don't. That's good. So yeah, we'll put one there, one there. I need small construction components, I know that. Then we'll put more across the top. I'll need to put conveyors in the back, so potentially we might need a conveyor there. Like so, which don't have an interior plate. Okay, we'll come back to that. Yeah, and then I was thinking of a ramp sort of anything that misses this, that falls down, can go down into here pretty much. So again, we'll just do it kind of here. And go down like this. So, and like that. Yeah, so any individual blocks that kind of fall down will have a chute that goes down the bottom here. So that's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah, so that can just continue to go across. We need some more blocks there. Well, actually, we could just, instead of having... Yeah, we need the conveyors in here, don't we? Yeah, that's what we need. So we need conveyors in here, which could potentially even go up. Because we'll have to go down. Okay. That's cool. We can deal with that. Something like that. And yeah, so we'll just continue this sort of down here. We have to do more steel. More steel! Cool, got all of that. So, down here we've got this. I'll put an access door in here just in case we need to get in for stuff. Not you, you're not doors. That's a door. So we'll put you in there. Hopefully that doesn't get ground down. Cool. And then we'll put a grinder in here. Like so. Change the color of you. And probably want to go... Oh, that's because we can go backwards out. Unable to place. I knew that. I knew that was a thing. So that's that. So cool. And then we'll put another set in here. Get a bit tight for room. In fact, I may be trapped down here momentarily, I think. Yeah. Okay, so that's that. So yeah, we'll put some conveyors on the end. I didn't grab those, but they can go down to here. Okay, we need to do some digging. Digging. We're going to have access down here. So we can put... Yeah, so we can finish this wall off. No, maybe we better leave that wall until I've actually got an escape route. I'm sure it will link up in here some way, somehow. That's fine. Okay, so you kind of get the idea, though. Anything that doesn't get gobbled up by these will fall down and hopefully get gobbled up by this. Yeah, that's the plan. So we need to put a conveyor out the back. And... here. Cool, and we can sort of link up with the conveyors that are under the base, which I'm sure we'll be able to do. Yeah, so that's the plan. I'm saying it's a good plan, but it's a plan. Okay, I'll have to just yeah, eat my way up. Hopefully we'll come up to the surface. Right, delayed a little bit by producing stuff, but that should be it now. Yes. Cool. Let's go have a look-see and turn on the grinders. So it's all connected. Let's just climb out of here, I think. Okay. Yeah, okay, so that's where we're looking. So anything that gets missed should go down and get picked up by that bottom one. I should probably put in a safety sensor. Would be wise. Okay. Maybe I put some controls in up here. that where I sort of want them? Where I can see? No, I think I'll put it down here. So we'll need to get some controls as I bang into things. Well, I mean, I only really need a pillar on off. Is all I need. Where's that? Okay, so we do that. Big red button. Can't go wrong with a big red button. And we'll put the big red button... Do we put it here, maybe? Probably crash into it. Maybe I'll put that up here. Could always have multiple big red buttons anyway. Let's just do that for now. And I'll have to put those grinders in a group. Grinder. Grinders. What's the base called? I think it's Triton base 62. I think it's 62. Could be wrong. 84. I knew that. How is that the wrong colour? I'm sure I changed that to red. Let's not think about it. Okay, so grinders, groups. So we'll do on, off, and we can do on and off. Oh, I know I said those opposite to how I did them, but anyway. Nothing's getting eaten. Not from me. Okay, that's cool. So now, if we were to put one of these in, what's going to happen? Look at how skewed with that is. That was straight when I parked it, and even the hinge is a little bit crooked. Look what happens when I dunk. Clang. Naughty clang. Okay, so let's go and grab this. You know what? I think that drill has moved around a little bit. Nice. That's real cool. That's working. Okay, let's go and back. I actually could have grabbed it from the front. I do have a new sort of, was only meant to be temporary, mag plate on the front. Switch lock. Don't know if we'll be able to grab it. Give it a whirl. No. I'm not going to crash into it. I did crash into it at one point. Or I crashed into something, I can't remember what, and took out a thruster and just damaged it, but there was smoke, there was fire. There was bad stuff. Okay, extend you out. So the theory is that we'll be able to pick up these things. Lock. No, it's not picking up. Silly machine. Never mind. We'll just gently place it in. It'll be fine. Okay, there we go, and let go. Down it goes. Num 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 num. Seems to be working. Okay, what I might do is let's get the spectator cam. And we'll go down into here. See what's going on. See, look. Oh, yes. And anything that doesn't quite make it through. Oh, look, that's been damaged already. That's annoying. And that just drops through. Yeah. Yeah, that's already damaged, which is a little bit annoying. Anyway, it's, you can always repair it. Okay, so grab you. that. Can we lift it up? It's just not lifting. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, maybe the lock's on? Still doesn't seem to be making much difference. Never mind. Cool. Okay, and we want to go into this camera and then unlock. Yeah. I think it's working. Yep. And anything that happens to fall through, I'm sure we'll be fine. Right, let's feed the monster again. Oh, how many we got? Another 2. Let's just have this one in. Like so. That was locked. Try that one. Sure, I unlocked it. What's going on? Oh, didn't make it in the hole. Bang with that one. Yep, so it's kind of working. Alright, I'll check that last one in, and then I'll head over to the stronghold to grab some stuff. Wasn't really expecting those underground blocks. One over there. Must be some more, yeah, like there as well. Interesting. Okay. Just take that as that. Right, we've got access to this, so we should be able to convert ship. Oh, yep, there we go. Okay, so, but we don't have access to this, which is kind of actually how we want it. How am I going to get this out of the hole? Might need to do some shenanigans. Oh look, that's already falling over. Okay, we might just move you. And we'll just have a better go at it. So these are the only blocks left, just the antenna, which I think we'll keep that flavoured one. Might be useful to have a sort of short one. And then, yeah, the reactor and battery. So I've got plans for the battery. The reactor will send back up to space. Oh, look, there we go. That's what we want. That's what we want. So now we'll just need to kind of build a little bit of platform to back up to. Oh, don't fall in the hole. Why can't you place there? There's nothing about it. There must be blocks, more blocks underground. That's cool. So get rid of you. And I think why that hinge wasn't working is it was kind of a negative kind of territory. So we'll have another go. As soon as we find the right controls. Oh, no, hang on. Just trying to... Who was the silly person that put that antenna up there? Ideally, we want to try and grab both. Is that both? I think that's both. Lock. Rotate. It's not rotating. Yeah, I think it's because I'm not in experimental mode. Like, is that in the game settings now? I think it is. Stand by. Okay, so that took a little bit of effort, because I also had to manually change back the procedural generation stuff for the asteroids, because they reset when we go into when I go into the settings. So yeah, that's that, and they are still not lifting. Why are you not lifting? Do I need to maybe do some inertia stuff on the pistons as well? Oh, yep, they got it. Very good. Okay, we're all sorted. Let me just tidy up that mess. Very foggy. Okay, that's all done. Thank you, Stronghold. You were very, very useful. Let's head over. Not this way. Let's go back to the base, shall we? We'll go over to the base. And yeah, so I want to. These are the last blocks. So yeah, obviously we've got the battery, which is still in ownership of the pirates, because I've planned for that. So we'll do that now, actually. Little antenna that can go up, and yeah, so we'll have to build a rocket ship to get these things back up into space. So yes, things to do. Right, let's do just the override thing. Back. There we go. So just hang on. We need to lower this down, which we can do. There. So we'll lower you down, and then we're going to grab these, and we'll take it a little bit of distance away from the base. Yeah, I'll tell you what, just to be on the safe side as well. Not that I think anything's going to happen. I'll just turn these turrets off. Pretty sure I put a button in for those. Dunk. Yep, they're off. Okay, that's cool. Okay, let's go about probably like 1.5 Ks. I mean, I could put it up in the safe. No, I won't put it in the safe zone. Be fine. So let's just go over here a little bit away from the base, just so things don't... Oh, look, the drills are going. Hey! Yeah, just so things don't accidentally land on things that shouldn't be landed on. So, yeah, go over here. So, yeah, I mean, I don't know if this is going to work. It's been something I've been wanting to try for ages. I think it works a lot better if you take atmospheric ships from like Earth or here the Stronghold and put the antenna on the moon. Yeah, I think these are probably just going to crater most of the time, but then we might get some. That's the theory anyway. Oh, I just can't see. Hang on. What are we up to? 1.3. No, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, and 1.5. So that. Ooh, don't break too hard too quickly. Just do that, shall we? Okay. Just gently place this down, like so. Aha. And then we'll line up the battery, which I think I can do. Yeah, I have a plan. Sounds a good plan, but it's a plan because the battery's on its side. So what we'll do is we'll just maybe I'll just get the reactor out of the way. And disconnect you. And if I just give you a little bit of a helping hand, it might fall off. So we just need to make sure that we don't like get too far away from that so it doesn't despawn. Because that's what they do sometimes. That's why I sort of stick things to the base. And we have to be careful when we send stuff up into space also that what's going on here? Let's see. We need to be careful when we put stuff up into space that we always stick it to the mothership. So it'll actually take a little bit of effort, I think, to dock, to load things up. Let's unlock you. Fine. Okay. And yeah, so you can see now why I kept this battery the way I did. In regards to ownership. Okay, that's that. This. There we go. And it's away. It's going to be in exactly the right place, I hope. Yeah. All right. Oh, look, 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 look. It's going to crater. But it didn't crater. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Maybe it cratered a little bit. Get it from the back. Oh, keep still. Okay, that's you sorted. So I might need to get some sort of flying ship, I think, for these. Would probably be easiest. Just take care of you. Keep still. I can't believe that they've got thrust down on the planet. It's astonishing. Okay, we'll just chop you up. Hey! Oh, you've come free. Maybe chopping it up wasn't the best idea. Oh, ammo. Farming space pirates. So we probably need to figure out a way to turn that off. Yeah, that could be a little bit of a thing. And we're going to get potholes. But hey, that worked! Haha, that worked. That worked real well. Yeah, maybe I'll just grab these things and drop them in and not worry too much about turning them off. I mean, they will fight me though, that'll be the problem. Yeah, I really need to just get the battery. Deal with the battery. Oops. Yeah, okay, it's cool, cool. And this one, so if I was just to go through the front, like there, that's pretty much what I want to do, I think. Drop some stuff. Cool, and then we can throw that into the... Yeah, I think if I'm going to do this, I'm going to have to get a flyer. I'm going to have to build something to fly these things. Throw that in there, because this is just going to be too slow with the rover. Okay. So let's just grab our... Yeah, I don't know what the cooldown period is, but I think these are just going to come down after a little while. Let's just get rid of our precious cargo first. If I turned auto lock on, that might help. That's my problem. Right, let's take this back. We'll come back for some parts. So, hopefully that's off the ground. More or less. I'll just get rid of that little dinky bit. Little dinky bit. Caused me some problems otherwise. Was there anything in the hole? Okay, so they actually did not make as big a hole as what I thought they might have made. So that's kind of a relief. But yeah, this is a bit cumbersome, this rover, for this particular job. I think we're going to need to make an atmospheric little doodacky. That's fine. We can do that. We have the technologies. And then I can just go and lift these things up. I'm just glad that turret's turned off on top. Well, is that underneath? I think that's underneath, actually. So, yeah, and if we just... Even if I had something that took enough strength that could kind of... Yeah, anyway. So, just before also I did all this, I did some other things to the... I didn't have the camera on. I did just some other things to the grinder pit because it had a big pile of scrap in the bottom of it. So the collectors, actually, maybe it was just around the wrong way. Was that the problem? Because I thought they should have collected grinders. Oh, there's a big dent there. There's a big dent in front of that. What happened there? Anyway, let's just have this in. So, there we go. Yeah, so that's cool. Rotate down, and are we still in this view here? Yeah, we are. Okay, we're going to have to turn on the... maybe I need to have a turner on or a thing for the grinders. Maybe. So yeah, so I've put a collector underneath as well because it was actually a big stack of stuff. Yeah, I think I'm going to need to do a thing for the grinders also. We don't have a relay on the station. Okay, we'll let future minds worry about that. Okay, let go of that. In it goes. Bang. It's already. There we go. Look at that. Look at that. And the scrap's gone down and getting caught. That stuff's all good. I mean, I think that's working. I think that is working. There does seem to be a pile of stuff down the bottom there, though. It's not really going anywhere. It's maybe not working. Oh no, that's just the blades. There is a piece of scrap stuck up on there, though. Let's just use the spectator cam to have a bit of a look. I don't know why you're sitting there. Okay, but there's nothing. There's is that a piece of stuff? There's some piece of stuff in there stuck in there. Okay, but it's not horrendous. It's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay. Job done. So I'll go and grab that other bit, and then yeah, I think it's going to be making a grabbing ship. Or do I make the tanker, the send stuff up into space? Maybe I'll do that because we don't actually have any more drones right now. I don't know what the cooldown period is, but I'm sure there is one. But yeah, that's real cool. Alright. Oh, well that's the cooldown period because there's more turned up. Hey. Okay. Well, no, we're gonna have to make a crane, sort of sky crane type thingy. I hope you're not going to shoot at me. No, I think they get defanged as soon as they climb on there. Whoa! Okay, let's just not run over ourselves. So I need to kind of just get the battery, and then we're kind of right. Although it grinds the whole thing out. Why does it grind the whole thing out? That's annoying. Okay, let's get into building a. Yeah, because I only want to disable it. Is it just me that's being a bit? Okay, I need to use a worse welder is what I need to do. So it doesn't disintegrate that like it's doing. Okay, cool. Let's begin building a sky crane type thing. Right, welcome back. It's actually been a little while. It's a new session, just to kind of build this thing. Just some thoughts off camera. So I've made a dock already for the ship, even though I haven't built the ship. I was just thinking about over there, I really should take ownership of the battery. Now I can put it on recharge and not actually have those turned on here. I think we'll deal with that one a little bit later. Okay, so this is the start of what I was sort of doing. And what I was thinking was I'll put a battery on here. So this is going to be like just a pretty simple tug type ship. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be overly complicated. So I will just kind of rush through the build. Not rush through it, but you know, just make it happen. Let's put in a couple of more timers. I think they're always useful. Go this flavor. then if we put on one of these cockpits, go to cockpit, not working. Just go like that, so, yep, that's cool. Get rid of those again. And yeah, landing gears, I'm going to put a pair of them under here. So I think, so it's only going to be like a little rock hopper type thing almost, you know. I think it's going to be quite good. Like that. And yeah, so that's cool. And then we'll put a thruster on. So we'll go for one of these. So you can go, do we go for, no, I think we'll just go for this flavor. So that is, we don't want it down there or up there. I think up there would be where I want it. So it's just crazy kind of large. Too large for it, which is good. That's what I want. Yeah, so that all works. Yeah, okay, so let's weld that up. We'll need to turn you off as well. Ooh. Turn that off. So I'm sort of going to rush through this a bit. I'm not, because I have done the edit up until this point, so I know we are just about out of time, but it's going to be pretty straightforward, I think, to build this. It's not going to be too exciting. But yeah, so that's our little pickup thing. So potentially we can dock or we can pick it up with the landing gears. I think that'll work out well, actually. Cool. And then, so that's our up thrust, a little bit of overpoweredness. And then for the side thrust and back thrust, what I was thinking was, if I just put a block temporarily on here, went back into these thrusters. So what I was thinking was using these ones like back one and a forward one, because how much do these actually overlap? It's not very much, is it? So you can have one like that, and you can have that like on complete thrust override. So that's at its max thrust. And then, so that's definitely going to get damaged. Yep. But this one doesn't necessarily. Certainly if we had another thruster going the other way, like that. Let's just see if that gets damaged, shall we? What we can do is we can just copy you and we can paste you in there just to see if how they go against each other. That's not getting damaged. That's fine. Okay, so that's the plan. And then what we'll do is we'll put, let's just copy you, paste you to turn you off, and paste you to turn you off. So I'll put another one back there, so that'll work out well, and then we'll put some across this direction, like so. And that'll be our side thrust. I think that'll work well. Yeah. That's cool. Cool. Okay, and they are, I just need to readjust the, yeah, I just need to readjust where the actual support things are for them, so I will do that. Cool, okay, you get the idea. Yeah, just leave this with me, and I think I will do some bits and pieces with it. Alright, sit rep. It's an ugly little thing, atmospheric tug. Yeah, but it's I think going to be practical. Even though it's disconnected, I have not tried it yet, so sort of just turn the camera back on now because, yeah, I accidentally disconnected it. But yeah, so I've loaded it up with timers, so we can have the auto startup shutdown thing. There's the thrusters. There is actually another pair of them hidden in there. I don't know if you can see sort of in the back there, there's a pair hidden. And yeah, there's a gyro in there, which is the normal gyro. And there's another gyro in there, which you can see is turned off, because I've got an event controller linked into these landing gears, so that when they're locked, i.e. picking up something, it'll engage the second gyro. So that's the plan. So the only thing I need to do is program this, what are they called? Relays? Action relay? Because I remember now, I did this off camera yesterday. So what number? 52. And what that does is I did put some timers to control turning this on and off. So now when we do this, yeah, the lights change. And the grinders are on. And then we've got a safety thing down there that turns it off. So that's come up really well. And it's daytime. Right, so let's go pick up some stuff and throw it in the garbage. What was that number? 52, wasn't it? Okay, so we'll do that. Just need to program that up. Set channel and send signal. 52. It's going to be, we'll just call it grinders, if that fits. Confirm. Marvellous. Okay, right, so we should just be able to press this and hopefully it all just kind of starts up. Yeah, it does. Okay. Feels like we've got plenty of thrust. We've certainly got plenty of gyro. That's fine. Just make sure they're still both off. Gyro, auxiliary, off. Yeah, okay, so that's fine. Yeah, it's got plenty of up thrust. Oh, look, that ice thing needs sorting out. So that's cool. I can see smoke over there. So we can grab that one, shall we? This view. Oh, okay. It's working. Hopefully, oh, there is a little bit of. Oh, let's just try and grab this. Lock. I think it's going to fight me, but we'll just play that one by ear. Because, oh yeah, it's funny. Whoa. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. We've shaded out the thing, the solar panel. Oh, it's just me, or is there more smoke than what there was before? Maybe we might be destroying the solar panel. Okay, let's just keep going. I'm sure we'll make it fine. Yeah, I think we're damaging the solar panel. So that's a bit of a oh no, there it goes. Something just got destroyed. We'll have to make sure we pick it up in a better place next time. Oh no, there it goes. Ugh. Okay. Let's just try that again. Maybe if we grab it by the gun there, turn the auto lock on. Come on. Yep, there we go. Oh, it's a big dent in the ground now. Oh, exactly where I drive up. Never mind. Okay, so grinder's on. Got the red lights. Place you down here. Lock. And it goes, chomp, chomp, chomp. Yeah, okay, that's cool. There's some shrapnel over there. We'll deal with that later. Let's go grab another one and do. Now we've. Ooh, it's not making good noises. Yeah, let's go grab another one. Where's that noise coming from? Surely. Okay, there's another one there. Okay, we'll just be a little bit smarter about how we pick it up this time, shall we? What about if we... Oh, see, look, you're a fresh one. You're actually turning. Is that because the solar... Because of the solar, I think. Because the battery's gone. Yeah, it's the solar. Oh, don't... You run away from me. Okay, let's just get rid of the solar, shall we? There we go. That'll sort that out. Where's my ship? There it is. Found it. Okay, so if we just grab this, I think, by the top of the turret. Yeah. Okay, and here we go. Good stuff. The system seems to be working. It's a lot quicker than the rover. Yeah, so it's a little bit cheaty, but I feel like I've done the work to kind of take advantage of it. I've done the hard yards, you know, capturing those antennas, bringing them all the way to the planet, installing them, building this base, building the grinder pit. So I'm certainly going to take advantage of it. I'm not going to sit here for the next, I don't know how long, a year or two, and just farm these things. But I do intend to get enough to maybe finish off a few contracts with the ion thrusters and make some money. So yeah, we'll just see if we can kind of make money for the jump drive ship that we want to buy. Ooh, and that's all working well, ish. Yeah, but the grinder pit seems to work okay. Oh, except for the big dent that's in there. Oh, it's a massive dent. Okay, we might need to just get a little bit lower when we drop them in, maybe. Never mind. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, can we actually dock this thing? That'll be the next question. Can we dock it? Now, there's a camera right there. So if we go down like this. First time I've used this block. Oops. Now we're locked. Cool. And shut down. Yeah. And then I simply, if I was got into the right way, walk off. Right. Oh, that works. That works. And that's a nice little house for it. We'll go and survey the damage, shall we? Ooh. Okay, we can fix that. Sort of. Okay, that we have to come up with a solution to that. But anywho, yeah, let me fix this and tidy stuff up, and then we'll call it a day. Alright, so that's what we're going to call it. We've got a fresh pair of drones, one over there as well, and yeah, so we're just doing the old vampire energy thing to utilise that. And yeah, I've just fixed that battery, so I've got ownership of it, so it's now on recharge, and I've turned those antennas off. I'll probably put like a solar on it or something, which... yeah, assuming we leave here at night time, none of these will spawn while we're leaving. But yeah, that's that. I've also just put a grinder in where the collector was in the grinder pit, because just with that last bit of grinding, there was still scrap metal caught on top of the grinder. It didn't get into the collector underneath it, so I've just rejiggled that. And that's that. So, next time we will build a sort of tanker type ship to get into space to send some stuff up there, including fuel, and then that's pretty much it for Triton. So I think we're only one more episode here, and then we're away. But yeah, so that's that. So been meaning to do this for a while with the old captured pirate antenna, and yeah, hey, the system works. As I say, bit cheaty, but I'm going to use it for a little bit just to kind of get ahead in the things, and yeah. But that's that. So yeah, hopefully you did enjoy today's episode and can join me again next time. And until next time, as always, stay safe everybody and have a good one.